Hi guys, here we go. CBS Chest, Back, Shoulders, Volume 1. Please make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment at the end of the video. You need to make sure you've warmed up, and equipment needed for this workout is dumbbells. I do use a barbell and a cable. However, the exercises can be modified to just be with dumbbells. So dumbbell decline chest press and dumbbell standing side raise. Now the first exercise is a dumbbell decline chest press, and we're looking for around 10 reps, or at least pushing up to failure. So what you want is your last set, sort of 2 or 3 reps, to be the hardest reps you can do. So you really have to concentrate to push through them. Okay guys, so looking for around 10 reps of chest press. Now you can do this on the floor, you can do this on a step, whatever you've got really guys. Okay, this is called a decline, so I've actually got a sit-up bench I'm using here, but if you haven't got a decline, you can just do that on a flat bench. All right guys, that's dumbbell decline chest press, but you can just do it on a flat and just make it a flat chest press. Okay, next exercise we're going to do dumbbell side raise. All right, and I like to go quite heavy with these, but I really do try and maintain and not swing. Okay, really important guys. Okay, we're lifting, pausing at the top, and then lowering slowly. Okay, we want to keep that TUT, time under tension. So up, hold it, pause, and then lower back down with control. No swing in the hips, and your knees are soft, your feet are square, and your chest is up and your head is up. Okay, really isolate that middle delt. Great guys, let's have 10 seconds rest. Okay, chill out for a minute, give it a shake. All right, if we get down to the floor, we're getting ready for our second set of dumbbell chest press. Now you can do this one with a barbell, but I like to do this with dumbbells because it lets one side work independent of the other. You're not pushing harder with one side than the other. You don't have to, like I said, do this decline. It just puts a little bit more change in the angle by doing a decline chest press, but you can do this one just as a flat if you wish to. Okay, but I don't recommend doing incline. Okay, we're going for something a little bit higher today, so we're getting a much more engagement with the pecs by doing it decline. Don't worry if you can't do decline. Okay, side raise, standing, so you can see a little bit better from this angle. Feet square, knees are slightly soft, my glutes are tucked back slightly, abs tight, chest up, and I'm trying to raise directly to the sides. Okay, I don't want to be raising towards the front. I want to make sure my hands are going out to the sides, and you'll notice that my elbows are always bent. The elbows only go up to your shoulder height. Pause for a second and lower back down. So I'm concentrating on moving my elbows up on each of those movements, and you also see how I put it down there. Okay, stepping forward into a basic lunge and lowering down. Remember guys, don't lean directly over. Okay, you want to make sure you bend your legs, use your legs, they're stronger to put down the weights. Okay, I'm using a spotter here to help me out. If you've got someone to watch over you, it's a good idea because they can watch and make sure that your technique is balanced. Okay, my spotter there is giving me advice or tips, anything I'm doing, like if I'm lifting one side higher than the other, things like that. But if you haven't got a spotter, just take real care to make sure that your technique is clean. And as you start to get tired guys, don't speed up. That's really important. Okay, don't speed up because you're tired. When you go faster, there's more chance of injury. If you go too fast and you bounce the weights up or bounce them down, you could lose control of them and fall over. So do be careful with those, or drop the weights dangerously. All right, side raise, feet square, knees soft, hips back, abs tight. I know I'll go on about that guys, but if your form is right, if your tech is right, then you got to focus on the right areas, and you're going to get those results so much faster. Okay, so don't cheat, don't swing. My hips are staying stationary. Okay, my arms are rising up, my chest is rising up, but my hips are not swinging forward to help me to cheat. All right guys, so those are 3 sets of 3 of the decline chest press and the standing side raise. Standing side raise, definitely one of my favorite shoulder exercises. Okay, we are now moving on to our next 2 exercises. We've got dumbbell or barbell standing press and a cable seated row, the alternate being a dumbbell bent over row or barbell bent over row. So let's talk about this for a second. So we've got a barbell in this case, but you can just do this with dumbbells the same way as you had before. you're going to kick them up to the shoulder height. Make sure that your knees are soft and your feet are square again. And we're pressing directly overhead. Now I'm tucking my head back very slightly to give myself the clearance to press the weight up. But just make sure you don't lean back, okay? It's really easy in this one to bend your back, okay? Stand up nice and tall, nice and strong, very Superman, okay? Goes with the shirt. And press up the same, even either side. You can do that with dumbbells, guys. You don't need to do that with barbell. Now this is a seated cable row, but an alternate exercise for this one, if you're just using a pair of dumbbells at home, is just to do a standing bent over and hip hinge into a bent over row. So you're just rowing the weights just like I am here, but as if you're standing and rowing them up to your belly button or either side of your waist. Okay guys, so this is a cable seated row because I had the cable available, but you can just do this one as a bent over dumbbell row with the dumbbells you were already using. Alright, 10 seconds rest. Doing great, guys. Okay, relax it off. Alright, let's prep your dumbbells. Standing again for press overhead. And again, we're looking for around 10 reps. And we want the last 3 to be a struggle. Now, if they're not a struggle, if you're getting to 10 quite easily, okay, give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing really well. It's time to up your weights. Alright, if you are still using the same weights that you've been using since the beginning, it may be time to consider some heavier weights. Or you can do things like hold a pair of dumbbells and a resistance band at the same time. So you add the resistance band to what you're doing. There's a little clever tip for you, okay, if you don't want to get more weights. Seated cable row, pulling right up to the belly button, pause, and then lower back down with control. And this exercise is for the back, not for your arms. So I'm really trying to focus on pulling my shoulder blades together at the back, keep my chest up, and not letting my shoulders sink forward just because I'm being pulled forward, okay? Holding myself still, using my core, not letting my shoulders collapse inwards on each of these movements. And that goes exactly the same for a bent over row. Hopefully those of you who've done this before know what I'm talking about. Okay, and I am the worst person for sets, but I believe this to be set 3. If not, I'll have to record this whole section again, okay? I believe this to be final set. So here we go with our shoulder press. The hands are in line with the elbows. We want to lower the bar or the dumbbells to just below our chin and then press back up with control. Noting that I never lock my elbows at the top, okay? Keep it in the shoulder. Don't put it in the elbow joint. Press up overhead, pause at the top, and then lower back down to chin level. And then put it down with control. And we've got our cable bent over row. Nice clean movement. It's the last set, so you want to go nice and slow. Keep that technique nice and clean. And remember, it's a back exercise, guys, so really concentrate on using your back muscles for each of these pulls or rows and not letting your shoulders collapse inwards or rounding off your back. And keep that nice and clean. Squeeze at the top and hold. Alright guys, here's a couple of selfies for you. Alright, and there we go. Same again, as I said at the beginning, please like, subscribe, and comment.
Oh my god, no way. Outtake.
God, good.
I'm a beast. Meow.